Hi all, Renee here. I am here today with my Twisted Sisters project. And what I did was I took the storybook, which is one of our new collections for the January through March catalog, and I used the digital art collection, and I turned one of the feathers that are in the collection into this really cute boho inspired wall hanging. So let me show you how I did it. So this is my website, and this is the digital art collection, Storybook Digital Art Collection. I've already purchased it, so let me show you how you find it, because I have had a few questions about, oh, I purchased digital art, but now where is it? Because it's instant download, no shipping. Love these collections so much, and you don't have to have a Cricut. You can use this digital art collection with any cutting system that uses SVGs. So just go to, once you're signed into your account, go to your name, go to account, and then right here is digital library. And under digital library, you'll see all the digital items that you have in your account, and they are there, well, pretty much forever. I mean, you can see I have some here from 2019 and they're still here available. There's no limit on how many times you can download it. So we'll just go ahead and download it to my iPad. And to download is so easy. You just hit the little blue button and say download. Now I'm just on an iPad. I think my iPad's like 3 years old, so I have no idea which one it is. So it's a zip file. So I'm just going to go to downloads. I'm going to unzip it. And there it is. And I'm just going to pull up the reference images so you can see what is in this digital cartridge. Digital art collection. Sorry, I still have, Cricut, old Cricut in my head, so I'm using the wrong words. But you can see all the different things that are in this cartridge, digital art collection. It comes with a pre-designed layout that you can make if you like. You can also, any of the layouts, you can change things out. Like if you decided you didn't want the dragon, let's say you wanted the unicorn. You can pull the dragon out, just pull him out and put the unicorn there. So, but what I did is I am using this little guy right here, that feather right there. So when I saw that feather, I was like, oh, I saw this idea on Etsy where this woman made feathers from macrame. And I thought, okay, how can I replicate that in my favorite medium, which is paper? And this is what I came up with. So I downloaded this. So it's all downloaded. It's on my iPad. And then what you need to do is you need to go into Cricut Design Space and you just need to upload where it says upload. You just upload the images you want. You can upload them all, which is what I usually do. I upload all the images from a digital art collection and just put a tag on it so that we know that it's like the royal we, so I know which ones are from which collection. And then what I did with the feather is I resized it to be 6 inches. I wanted it 6 inches long, and I let the system automatically set the other ones so that I knew that it would be the right proportions. Then what I did was, if you have a Cricut, you make these different colors, and then it will automatically put it on all of the mats, and it'll tell you which mat. Now, these obviously are not the colors I use, but I just wanted them all to be a different color so that I could load mats individually. And so I'm going to close this up and I'm going to show you what I did. So what I did was I went through and I found different colors of cardstock that I thought really matched the aesthetic that I was going for, which was a kind of a boho, just autumny kind of a feel, because that's when I'm going to be using this. I got a stick from the tree in my front yard. We had a big windstorm come through and we had branches and sticks everywhere. So I just went and grabbed a stick from outside. I rubbed it really good and washed it to make sure I wasn't bringing any creepy crawlies in the house. That's always first and foremost. We got to do that. Cut all of them out. Some of them, because our colored cardstock is two-toned, one side's one tone and one side's a lighter tone, I only used a few pieces of paper. Most of these are one side or the other of each one of the colors. So probably 5 different, then 6 for this one. This one's all by itself, is its own color. Then once I cut them all out and I put them all together, I'm like, it still doesn't quite have the muted kind of, not grungy, but I don't know, broken look that I would like for something that's boho inspired. So I took my Dina Wakley Media Gloss Spray in Cheddar. Unfortunately, I do not believe we sell this color anymore. But you could use a gold, you could use any color, whatever color looks good with what you've got going on. And what I did was I put these in my splat box and just sprayed them down and gave them just like a sheen. So I don't think the camera's really going to pick it up, but there is like splatters on them, a little bit of a sheen. I love the way this came out. And then what I did for all of my, whatever we call these strings, this I keep in my kitchen to tie up like food that I'm cooking, like roasts or whatever. I have no idea where this came from or how long I had it. It's most likely was my mother-in-law's. So who knows where she got it. But use what you have. Use yarn, use whatever you have. Use paper you have. If you're doing, I think this would be really cute for a nursery. If you do it in the colors of the nursery, you can use the same idea with any kind of shapes at all. I did it with feathers just because that's what I like. But there's all kinds of different ways to use these digital art collections. And let me, oh, there's my peanut butter. I sure miss that little boy so much. For those of you who don't know, we had to say goodbye to Peanut almost a year ago. He was 17, so he lived a very long, full life. So what did I do with here? Let me open that reference image again. So you could do this with the crowns. You could do it, let's see, what else could you do it with? You could actually do this with the unicorn, with the dragon. Like you could put a dragon in the middle and then put some of these other images hanging down that kind of went with that dragon theme, like a sword and the key, to that upper room to get to the princess. But there's just all kinds of ideas that you could use this kind of a project for. Very inexpensive, very accessible, as long as you have a cutting machine. Now you could hand cut these. I personally do not have that kind of cutting ability. Fussy cutting, very simple shapes is about the limit of my fussy cutting. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and leave you. Please make sure that you look at the playlist that I have linked down below. We have a lot of ladies, I think, don't quote me, but I think there's about 12, maybe more, that are doing twists this month on different items in our new catalog. I will have a link at the end of this video to my my haul video showing you the new catalog and some of the things that I picked up from that new catalog. So be sure to go watch that if you haven't already. And then go down to the playlist down below and check out some of the other ladies. We will be posting 2 videos a day starting on the 1st, and I believe we go through the 6th or the 7th. So I'm a few days in, but I hope you enjoy it and you come back for more inspiration on how to take what you have spent your hard-earned dollars on, stretch it further, and make it do more things to bring joy in your life. And with that, I will leave you. If you are new here and you haven't subscribed, I would just so appreciate you hitting that red subscribe button down below. My goal this year is to get to 1,000 subscribers. So I have a couple hundred or so to go. So hopefully I can get to that goal by the end of 2023. My gosh, can you believe 2023? And if you don't mind hitting a thumbs up, that tells YouTube that you like my content and maybe it'll show it to other people. And with that, I'm going to let you go. I hope you're having a great day and Happy New Year to you. Bye-bye.